Good, I didn't want to face another week-long dry spell. I'm glad this trailer dropped. It's more of a teaser. And it's the teaser for Andor Season 2, or I guess it's called Andor, a Star Wars story now. It wasn't when Season 1 was coming out. Now, this is gonna be interesting because I'm pretty much the only person on the face of the planet who was not the biggest fan of Andor Season 1. I know, I feel like Flynn Rider with all the swords pointed at me, but you can go watch my Season 1 review to hear my detailed thoughts on it. I just personally thought it was kind of boring and not what I look for in Star Wars usually, but I do give it all sorts of props for being really gritty. And Andy Serkis was awesome in it, I'll give it that, because he was my favorite part of the whole thing. But overall, just didn't really dig the season. That's just me. I'm sorry if that really troubles you, but it's whatever. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. That being said, I actually do kind of dig this teaser trailer for Season 2, I'm not gonna lie. Some things admittedly have me a little concerned, but after watching it a few times, I'm like, you know what, I can dig this. So let's get started.
We're in a war. You wanna fight? Or you wanna win?
So this trailer starts off and we're still at war with the Empire. It's pretty much business as usual, which kind of makes me think what was the point of Season 1 in the first place, but whatever. And then this trailer does something that no other trailer has done before, which is make me feel like an absolute asshole. Cause then text comes on the screen, I don't remember exactly what the words are, but it says that Season 1 was hailed by critics everywhere, and it keeps cutting to excerpts from different reviews praising it. And of course, granted, this isn't a new thing for trailers. Trailers do that. Normally it's TV spots after the movie comes out, like critics are raving about Ant-Man or whatever. But this is the first time where they make me feel like a douche because I'm the only person on the face of the planet who doesn't agree with all that. And the trailer is boasting about this, and of course it deserves to boast about it because, yeah, it did get amazing stellar reviews from everyone else. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there watching it like, okay, yeah, great, guys, good for you. And good for you, Andor, for getting the praise you got. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, not me, though. It was weird. It was a strange sensation to feel. And also, what's with the music? I looked up the song, it's called The Revolution Starts Now by Steve Earle, and I was talking about this with Babe, and Babe said that it sounds very 70s, kind of going back to the roots of when Star Wars was first coming out, and so I looked it up, and no, the song is from 2004, and also the fact that, yeah, the song is called Revolution, that ties in with the themes of the show, and Star Wars in general, really. But that being said, no, it doesn't feel like Star Wars. It's like that one episode of The Acolyte that had the pop song in the credits. It doesn't feel like Star Wars. Pop music and Star Wars, generally speaking, don't mix that well. So it threw me off, but I will admit, the more times I watched the trailer, the more I was like, no, I can actually dig this. Maybe it's because I really fuck heavy with the song. I've never heard it before, but more times I watch it, I was like, I dig the song. Like, I'm gonna go listen to the song after this. So getting into the trailer, we see that the characters from Season 1 are back. First and foremost, of course, being Diego Luna reprising his role as Cassian Andor. But kind of like the trailers for Season 1, this is giving me the same sensation that they did, which is that the main title character does not seem to be, like, the main focus, because this trailer shows so much more stuff. I mean, yeah, the other characters. Saw Gerrera, once again played by Forrest Whitaker. Mon Mothma, once again played by Genevieve O'Reilly, Luthen, once again played by Stellan Skarsgård, and Bix, once again played by Adria Arjona. Now granted, I don't remember exactly where Season 1 leaves off, because I haven't watched it since I reviewed it. You can probably guess why. So I don't remember where everyone is. I do remember that Season 1 takes place 5 years before the events of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And I read a while ago that Season 2 is gonna bridge that gap. It's gonna span like that 5-year jump. Meaning, are there gonna be time jumps between the episodes here? I don't know how many episodes are gonna be in this season. There were 12 in the first season. I think there's gonna be 12 in this one too. And there aren't gonna be any other seasons, because I remember, like, from the beginning they said it's gonna be a 2-season show. Which again had me kind of confused. I'm like, why do we need Season 1 taking place 5 years before Rogue One, and then Season 2 is gonna bridge that gap? That just seems a little wonky to me. It's like House of the Dragon or something. Well, Season 1 of that show anyway. Moving on, we see that Ben Mendelsohn is back in the role of Orson Krennic from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. He actually has a pretty cool line here and a pretty cool shot.
What a swell party this is.
That's an awesome shot of him standing looking at the Death Star construction. And of course, it's great to see him back because Ben Mendelsohn is a great actor. I've always thought that about him. And it makes sense that he would be in this season, right? Because this is going to lead into Rogue One. Same with another fan favorite character, K2SO. Yeah, he's back. I'm pretty sure that's him. Could be another Imperial droid, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. Because this is where we're going to learn, right? We're going to learn how he was reprogrammed to fight for the rebellion. We're going to see how that goes down. That's something that we've been anticipating pretty much since the show was announced way back in the day. This show being a prequel to a prequel after all. So yeah, is Alan Tudyk gonna come back to voice him? Because he was the highlight of Rogue One. One of the highlights anyway. Dude was hilarious. So I'm looking forward to seeing the genesis of that relationship with him and Cassian Andor. So the trailer goes on and we get snippets of cool visual effects, which, yeah, I'll admit it, again, this trailer does look visually really good. Like, really good. This trailer shows that there's gonna be some really exciting action scenes in this season. I mean, to no one's surprise, right? Season 1, it had some fun action, but my complaint was that the action scenes were too few and far between the boring politics scenes. From what this trailer shows of the minute and a half of footage that we got, it appears to be showcasing a lot more action, which if I were naive, that would get my hopes up, but I know better. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in that basket just yet. This season might also have a lot of politics scenes that I'm gonna find boring. I don't know for sure. Let's hope season 2 doesn't suffer the same pitfall as season 1 did for me. But in the end, Andor season 2, I'm still gonna watch it, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video on the trailer. It looks like it should be fun. More fun than season 1, hopefully. There's probably gonna be another trailer in like a month or so. Season 2 of Andor is dropping on April 22nd in about 2 months from now, so yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make videos on each episode as they drop, although I will be for Daredevil Born Again. But as for Andor season 2, I am cautiously optimistic. That's the best I can do for now. So the trailer that's basically a teaser for Andor season 2, or Andor a Star Wars Story season 2, or whatever the fuck you wanna call it. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on this? You want to call me an absolute douchebag for not loving season 1 like you did? Well, go ahead, I guess. I can't stop you. Whatever opinion you have is absolutely fine as long as it's honest. So whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, Babe and I are watching Fallout season 1 again. Yes, I'm giving that show another shot, finally. Peace!